Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So it looks like we got every confirmed match type and new confirmed roster members for WWE 2K26. This comes via SmackDown Hotel as usual. Big shouts to them. They're always on top of this stuff right away. So thank you for always having such a great source of information for all things wrestling and wrestling games. Anyway, let's go over to their website and let's look at all the confirmed match types that are going to be in 2K26 and the new roster members for the playable roster. Let's get to it. All right, here we are over on the SmackDown Hotel, and it says WWE 2K26 new match types. It says WWE 2K26 will continue to expand the available match types following the additions made by 2K in recent years. It says, after the match types added in 2K24, Special Referee, Ambulance, Casket, and Gauntlet match, and those added in 2K25, Intergender, Underground, and Bloodline rules, WWE 2K26 will feature 4 additional new match types, which I made a video on this, but it's nice to see all the match types returning also. Anyway, so the 4 new match types, if you're unaware, are I Quit match, Inferno match, 3 Stages of Hell, and Dumpster match. And again, this comes from Mike Straw and Insider Gaming. Here are the rest of the match types. This is what I wanted to make this video on. They posted this a few days ago, and I was like, I just want to make sure all the match types are still there. And they already confirmed that intergender matches are returning. In fact, it's going into my faction, which is really cool. That'll make my faction a little better. Anyway, it says WWE 2K26 match types list. I can't even talk. Match types list. Normal, Tag Team, Extreme Rules, Falls Count Anywhere, Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, Table Match, Ladder Match, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, Submission Match, Last Man Standing, No Holds Barred, Ironman Match, Casket Match, Ambulance Match. I really hope they change the mechanics for those because they're like exactly the same, button mashing mechanics. But I don't know how else you simulate the struggle between two players other than like doing the joystick thing. I guess I'm just asking for an alternative mini game to do those, just to make it more fun, because they're both exactly the same. They're interchangeable, and I'm guessing that's how dumpster matches they're going to be too. But they're still fun to play. It's just it'd be nice to have a different mechanic. I Quit match. It's been a long time since that's been in there. Inferno match. I was super shocked and excited to see this because I used to have fun with those match types. Dumpster match. Let's see here. 3 Stages of Hell is probably the one I'm most excited for because you can take 3 different match types and do the best 2 out of 3. If you watch my video on the new match types, my favorite thing to do in the games is basically do like versus rules where it's like a fighting game, best 2 out of 3. The fact that I can change the match types for those 2 out of 3, it's going to be a lot more fun. Like my entire show I was planning for Universe Mode was basically tied to versus rules. It was like Monday Night Versus because every match on the card was going to be the best 2 out of 3 falls. And the stupid Universe Mode, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. The Universe Mode just wouldn't keep those rule sets. It would always default, especially during pay-per-views, it would always default to the normal rule set. And I was like, so I'd always have to go in and change it manually. But this will be cool. 3 Stages of Hell. Anyway, Elimination Chamber, War Games, Battle Royale. How many War Games matches have you guys done? I think I did it like 4 times, and I've never done them again because they take so long to do. Royal Rumble, Underground Match, Bloodline Rules, Brawl, Backstage, Gauntlet Match, Gauntlet Turmoil. Ooh, speaking of Brawl matches, I hope we get more areas to brawl in. That'd be freaking awesome. And they don't have to be tied to like the arena. It'd be cool if we got like in 2K20 where we have an arcade, we have a pool party, we have like a bunch of different locations like a cruise ship. That would be fun. That would be really cool. A great way to expand this rather than just official areas like we had in 2K25 and 24. Gauntlet match, Gauntlet Turmoil. I don't think I've ever did these. Like I think I tried them out once. And that was it. Gauntlet Eliminator, Special Guest Referee. It'd be cool if we had more options for those. Tournaments, of course. 2K26 match options. WWE 2K26 match rules and custom matches. Win conditions. So it's just like in the other games. And then if you want a full breakdown of what you can do in each match type, they have a huge listing here on their website breaking down everything like 5v5, Fatal 4-Way, Triple Threat. It looks like... well, not 5v5, 5-way, my apologies. No holds barred. It tells you basically all the options that you can do in there. Oh, cool. And it also has a little extra information for the new match types. Let's read that real quick. It says the I Quit match will be making its return to the series after 13 years, having last appeared in 2K14. Man, that's a long time. This stipulation does not involve victory through pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countout. The only way to win is to force your opponent to say, I quit. This will allow players to once again relive iconic I Quit matches such as John Cena versus Randy Orton or John Cena versus Batista. Then, of course, Inferno match. This one's really cool. It says the Inferno match also last appeared in 2K14 was literally the GOAT, you know. Released in 2013, while it hasn't been featured in WWE programming in recent years, its return to the game series is a welcome addition for longtime fans. In this match type, the ring is surrounded by fire, and players can win by setting their opponent on fire while flames intensify as the match progresses. Dumpster match. The dumpster match is a completely new addition, having never appeared in the series before. It will likely feature gameplay mechanics similar to Casket Match, which was introduced last year in WWE 2K25. In recent WWE programming, the dumpster match was used on SmackDown for Chelsea Green versus Mission. Huh. I must have missed that one. 3 stages of Hell match. Now this is the one I'm most excited for. The 3 stages of Hell match was last featured in WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2006. That's how long it's been since they took that out. That's insane. That's holy crap. That's like I think it was the last one I played on the PS2 because I got the 360 for 2007. Holy crap. That's insane. It took that long to bring it back? Wow. This consists of a 2 out of 3 falls match where each fall is contested under a different stipulation. It has recently been used on WWE programming featuring Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Yeah, as soon as they did that match on the what wasn't even a pay-per-view, it was SmackDown, I was like, oh, that's definitely going to be in 2K26. That's definitely going to be in 2K26. I'm so happy that that's a thing now. Elimination Chamber, and then, of course, the rest of the match types that we all know about. So that is really cool. Ooh, special guest referee. Did they add any new match types? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't say anything new. So hopefully we get some more information on that. But anyway, so that's really cool. Now, over to the roster page. And now I'm not going to go over every single thing on the roster because this video is going a little longer than I anticipated. We're just going to go over the confirmed roster so far. Now, don't freak out. This is just so far. Obviously, there's going to be probably 300-400 wrestlers in the game. This is just the ones that we have absolute confirmation of so far via the SmackDown Hotel. All right, so, and tomorrow when SmackDown airs, we're going to have even more stars confirmed. So that's one of the reasons why I was kind of holding off on a roster video, because they're going to have like 50 updates in the next month. So I don't want to have to make a roster video every week because that kind of gets old. Plus, you guys probably don't want to hear me butcher a lot of the names. So, yeah. Anyway, so first up is Asuka Bayley. Blake Monroe is new. Very happy she's making the game. And she should be base roster. That would be nice. CM Punk, Ethan Page, Finn Balor. Hopefully we get the Demon Finn also. Grayson Waller, Io Sky, JC Jane, Jada Parker, Javon Evans. Poor guy got injured recently. That sucks. I think he just got concussed. I don't know if he actually got injured, but concussion, I've had quite a few of those. They're not fun. Jay Uso, Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, Lash Legend, Lexis King, that's cool. Logan Paul, Boo, Lola Vice, Lyra Valkyria. I always want to say Valkyrie. I know it's Valkyria, but my brain always wants to say Valkyrie, so don't yell at me. Maxine Dupree, Miles Bourne, Obafemi. I used to say Femi because I'm stupid. Raquel Rodriguez, Rhea Ripley, Ricky Saints, Roxanne Perez, Sean Spears, Sol Ruca, Stephanie Vaquer, Trick Williams, Xavier Woods, and Azaria. So that is the confirmed roster so far. Obviously, they have their predictions and everything. Go check out their website for all those. But I don't really want to go through all this just yet until we're closer to the game's release. So keep an eye on the channel. I just want to keep the new stars that get confirmed in videos, like when I have an overall news video. One of the reasons why I didn't make a video yesterday is because I did that 4-hour thing with Mr. Dubs. It was fun, but it was long. It was like it took me all day to edit that video. I should have just done it live. We should have just gone live. It's the first one. If you want to go check it out, check it out. We talk about the rumors, we joke about it, we kind of go off on a tangent about wrestling in general, AEW. We talk a little bit about Ultra Pro Wrestling, nothing like news or anything like that. We just kind of talk about it on the back end. For the most part, it's mostly about 2K26 and just how wrestling is in general, like stars we would want to see in AEW go to WWE or vice versa. It was a nice little discussion with Mr. Dubs. Go check out Mr. Dubs. Great guy, great channel, friend of the channel. Anyway, with that being said, thank you for watching. Who do you hope makes the game this year? Who do you hope doesn't make the game? I'm going to throw a curveball out there. And as always, stay frosty.
Very same night, Cole, that Lita captured the Women's Championship.
Yeah, indeed, it was one of the greatest matches in the history of the women's division. And, well, Lita may be on the verge of delivering another classic here tonight.